Discussion, negotiation and communication are having some tough time. Meetings, interviews and conferences seem to having a cross current of purposes. Do be careful when you're signing anything. Impatient and rush is not the way to go. Especially on the road, there can be accidents, and any loss of focus could cause you losses and even injuries. This is a time when you have some difficulties dealing with those in the region due to cross purposes and interests. Home, family, domestic matters are good. A good time to buy property, deal with property, improve property, add comfort and luxury in the home. Renting seems to turn out well. Visitors are very enjoyable and informative and could offer you invites to visit them. You could hear some good news amongst close family members, and cooperation can be well established. Your social life seems to come up well with romantic interests, blending of the hearts and happiness of the mind. You are rather creative at this period. Even children enjoy your mentoring at this period and could be very cooperative. Use this period for sporting events, for outings, and for adventures. You find the people that you are teaming up with can be pleasing, humorous, and very exciting to be with. This is a problem time in work matters, responsibilities and duties. There can be a lot of tug-of-war of who should be doing the bigger chore and responsibilities. People are very sensitive and touchy at this time, and many negative people seem to be very up themselves and difficult to follow. Knowing this, you have to be very selective about who you want to work with, and put the ground rules down. Don't get carried away because of other people say so. You have to know your own mind and ability to carry responsibility at this time. If you can't, you got to spell it out and offend a few people in order to give yourself some breathing space. A great time for partnership, joint venture, close union, collaboration, team spirit. You are getting a lot of good support and people wanting to join up with you. So you can afford to pick and choose the best of the people and situation. There will be happiness in togetherness. Whether it is a business partnership, a romantic partnership, or a personal partnership. This is a very productive and constructive time. There will be a lot of private information coming on concerning money, concerning important issues, and even gossips. A time of opportunity for changes, for bringing on board new interests, for expanding on your avenues and revenues of interest. A lovely time for talking to the bankers, financiers, money planners, money investors, as well as you'll be able to observe many great happenings and invaluable interests that you can start to take advantage and interest in. Overseas affairs, travel, and foreign dealings are very exciting, interesting, challenging, and upgrading. You can meet with people who you find have the capabilities and are masters of their field, and you want to learn from one or even a few masters that you meet up at this time. This can bring about the improvement of the quality of interest and situation around you. Great for learning, for foreign travel, and investments and connection with those from afar, as well as with dealing with going places and inviting people from away places. Career-wise, some problem at this time. Things are not working out, and there will be a lot of complaint or even shoddy work that can be very frustrating. You may have to get back to the drawing board, plan and replan until you get the structure right. Avoid going into business activities. They may be exciting, but they may not be the kind of situation that you expect at this time. And whatever you do, try not to rush into action plan. As much as it may seem ready, there are still a couple of situations that need to tweak and put right and need the fine tuning. A beautiful time for group activities and dealing with the masses, for community, for dealing with your hope, your desire, your wishes. Some good inspiration or connection of people could appear. You find that you seem to be having the kind of luck of being in the right place at the right time. And people that you meet could be instrumental of your interests and purposes. So this is when more unexpected things are happening. Put faith in your gut instinct. It could lead you to greatness. You are at the downtime where situation could come to an end. People want out. health condition could lead to emergencies. And you find that too many things could just be going wrong and mounting pressure. So what you need to do at this period is to keep in your comfort zone and be quiet for a while. Be an observer rather than a participant. Use the Spirit to learn what can go wrong, and many things will. And when the Spirit is over, you can come back and try to salvage the situation. It is the best time to do soul searching, meditation, cogitation, and introspection. Personally, things are on the improve. You can do what you want to do if you persist and are determined enough to go onward, forward, and upward with your interests. You will meet with people who are common in purposes and have common interests. This is a good time for new developments, as well as building, grooming, and improving your image and outlook. Financial matters are on the down. You could be financially tight and having to juggle your funds. Go slow, go low, and don't overdo things in money plans and policies. You have to do a lot with the little you got, and it could seem impossible. Use the Spirit for observing the conditions and financial situation, and be patient when it comes to buying, selling, and investing. You can't afford to go bankrupt over a wrong action. So when in doubt, do nothing.